It's finally happened. I finally dropped one of my grey earplugs on grey concrete that is the exact same colour as the earplugs. And so I am without earplug forever. It's okay, I bought a spare pack, but that's really annoying. Good morning, how is everybody? It is my third day on Norway at the moment, and I am continuing to head north. The weather is incredible. It's a little bit cold, but I am absolutely not going to complain. I would never complain about this. Even the tarmac is dry. It's amazing. Right now I am waiting for a boat. It's just a short boat journey to a little island thingy with some smaller roads. I'm going to explore some little roads, ultimately kind of heading north. I think I've got about 250 miles to do today, but because I'm doing tiny little roads, it's going to take ages, but that's fine. I've booked an Airbnb somewhere. I don't have the best laid out plans, but that's okay. It's still early, so I have time to mess around and get lost and find some coffee stops and probably get on the wrong boat. See, I know that I want to go to the place with the other 5, but the queue's in this one, so I'm gonna queue in this one so that I don't look weird. I think it's a triangular route, so I think the boat goes to one island and then it goes to another island and then it comes back, so it's like I could be on the wrong one, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, oh well, we'll see what happens. This is a 2-part boat, so this is the first stop, and there's no roads onto this island. It is just an island, and I think this is the only boat that goes onto it, so half the cars are going to get off here and they're going to have some kind of weird little island retreat that's going to be very nice and peaceful, and we're going to stay on the boat and get off at the next one, which has roads leading off of it. I have no idea where I'm going. I was just recommended this route. I'm not sure if it really applies to where I'm going to end up, but whatever. Imagine that peaceful island life. That must be amazing. Oh, we do be spinning. Do not fall over, I swear to God. Imagine needing an ambulance and it's just like there. It's going as fast as it can. Pretty soon, I'm gonna turn into a hot dog. Right, boat journey complete. That was very wholesome, I enjoyed that. Let's go see what all the hype is about this road. It's a very pretty area, but then everywhere here is pretty. Alright, and I did set up a sat-nav, so what are you doing? Tell me where to go. Thank you. I wanted to go that way. I think. The sat-nav's giving me the wrong one, which is understandable. It's very confusing life to be a sat-nav. Love the road. That's fine. Sorry bike, we're going this way. I have decided this is the way that I want to go. This is the way that I was recommended. And this way kind of looks more fun. The quality of these roads is exceptional. It's a little bit damp in the shade. Be a little bit careful because it is cold. It's not that cold, but it is cold enough that it could be a problem. And then I could also find that a moose just wanders out in front of me as well. So really the hazards are all around. I think my bike is trying to make me do a U-turn. It's very, very upset with the way that I've chosen to go. You think I'm going to go down a gravel track because you don't like the direction that I've picked? What's wrong with you? How are you recalculating? Yeah, you go ahead. Ooh, it's going to get wiggly and steep. Okay, excellent. will love this for me. How wiggly exactly? Ah, awesome! Whee, look at that view. And look around there. Ah! Oh, that was fun. That was enjoyable. I liked that. Motorcycle? Oh, it's a GS. Of course it's a GS. I've actually seen 2 R6s since I've been here. Older ones. But it gives me a little bit of hope. There's sports bike riders running around in October in Norway in the rain. It's not just me. Friesians. It's my favourite breed of horse. Wow, the hills are just getting bigger in the distance. There's a big part of Norway that I can't really go to because it is too late in the year, and that is like the inland main bit of Norway where all of the mountains are. They are getting the worst of the weather first, so the reports for inland Norway is below freezing, lots of snow, roads are starting to get very, very sketchy, so I'm hugging the coast again, although I am going a little bit inland today just to see some of the more interesting roads. But I haven't seen any... Oh, I say that, there's a fucking load of it up there. You can't see it on the camera because that's quite in the distance, but there's a big white line. I was just about to say I haven't seen any snow yet, and there's a massive... I think that's like one of the permanent glaciers over there. But yeah, we're getting into it. October was not the best decision in the world. Oh, sheep on the road. Excellent. Hi guys. Are you crossing or are you standing? You are leaving. Good sheep. Well done. Thank you. I forgot that was the thing over here. Okay, so here's some water, right? Isn't that lovely? It's got boats in it. It's very nice. It's got little islands. Very cute. Very pretty. I have absolutely no idea if that is related to the sea. Am I at sea level? Or am I up in a hill and that's just like water that is in the hill? At no point do I know how close I am to the sea or how high up I am. I don't know if I'm in the mountains, if I'm on the floor. I have absolutely no idea. Now that I've gone around the corner I can see that that goes out quite a way. So I'm guessing that was sea level, but it didn't feel like sea level. I feel like I've been going uphill for a while and I don't feel like I've gone down hills. I suppose I did just go to a ferry crossing, but again, that could mean anything. Like, I have no idea. It's really, really confusing being out here. Wow! Oh my goodness, is it appropriate to just stop on a bridge? Fuck it, I'm gonna stop. There's nothing behind me yet. We're just gonna stop on the bridge. We're gonna have a look. Look at that. Oh my god. And in the other direction. Amazing. Spectacular. I would love to get off and take photos, but I think that would be taking the piss ever so slightly. I don't know what they're like out here with bridges. Obviously in the UK, if you stop your vehicle on a bridge, that is horrendous behaviour. There was a really, really big bridge earlier and it just had roadworks halfway across it and you had to stop. So, not sure what the rules are. I think the government just trusts its people to make sensible choices. Look at that. Oh, and you can see that snow in the distance. Oh, that's a lot of snow. I'm not going to go that way. A tiny little yellow house on that island. That's adorable. Imagine being so self-reliant that you can just put a house on a little island. Look at it. He's got a tiny little boat and he's just on his own little island. I love that. That is so cute. Oh my god. My sat-nav says I'm not going to get to where I'm going until like 9 o'clock this evening. That's not good. Shit. Okay, right. Let's check a map. Let's actually decide what to do here, because that's... 9 o'clock is too late. That's not good. That's not sensible. And I'm going to need petrol imminently, so I'm going to have a break. Water. Oh, that's very pretty. That's very pretty. It's so still. And then there's more. I don't understand how it's so still. It's like not one single disruption to that water. It's like a mirror. Yes, okay. 48. I was told about this one, so that's good. Well done, you got it right. Oh my god, look at you go. What a good and sensible bike with a working brain. Oh, that feels a lot better. Words of places that I recognise. DHL lorry. I think that marks the end of the fun. I mean, it's still fun. I'm still having a good time. But I will be having a good time slowly. I have downloaded R1Liz so I can show you guys the route that I've taken. So this is following my GPS. And you can see here I am on Route 49, or it's Route 549 if you're looking at it on Google Maps. This is from earlier in the video where you can see all of the beautiful scenery and the little villages. This then turned into Route 48, which I followed for a little while until eventually it became the E16, which goes west towards the coast. And finally that turns into the E39, which is the main road going from the south to the north in Norway along the coastline. This app's great because it shows you all of your little mistakes, and you can see a couple of times where I've had to turn around and go back, or where I've pulled in to try and find coffee and failed miserably because there's no coffee shops in Norway. I spent most of the day trying to find somewhere to just sit down and have a coffee, and nowhere was open. It's probably the one thing that I don't like about here. Oh, look, you can see where I get my boat as well. Still looking for a coffee, honestly. Okay. 350 odd miles later, and I am at my stop for the night. It's not dark yet, but it is late and it is getting cold. And look. Snow. Shit. Finally, the day is over. That was long, and I made some pretty bad mistakes there, hence I was on the road for so long. I didn't really cover that many miles. I asked my sat-nav to take me down the winding routes after it kept on kind of taking me the way that I didn't want it to go. It tried to take me the direct route. I wanted twisty roads. I set it to take me on twisty roads, and then I was wondering why it was going to take me 8 hours to do 300 miles or something. That was my bad. So it was a very long day, covering not that many miles, although I think, to be fair, distance-wise, it is a chunk. I am now level with the Shetland Islands of Scotland, so I am level with the very tippy top of the UK, so I'm quite far north now. So to be fair, today was a good amount of miles. It just took so long.
But I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to take a long time to do this bit of Norway. The problem was, because it took so long, I didn't really give myself enough breaks, and the place that I've booked doesn't have kitchen facilities. It doesn't even have like a kettle facility. So I found like a grocery store and I bought myself 2 ready-made sandwiches, and they're disgusting. So I'm going to bed on an empty stomach because I am not eating those. I mean, I can see through the cheese in one of them. But it didn't rain all day. It was blue sky all day. It was absolutely amazing. The riding was fantastic. I had a really, really good time. The bike's behaving, everything was flawless. And so for October, it's October 1st today, I cannot complain. I am one very happy person.
This Airbnb was, I think, £33, so you can see my... Ugh. £33, and I get a bed, I get a shared shower room, I get Wi-Fi, and there's the plug sockets in that corner, and a safe little space to hide Pinky around the front of the building. So for Norway, that's pretty good.
I am hoping to have an early night tonight so that I can just get some rest ready for tomorrow and hopefully have a slightly more chilled out day tomorrow. I don't think I need to go quite as far, and I'm trying to decide at the moment if I want to do coastal routes or if I want to try and head further inland. There is a very famous road around here somewhere, but unfortunately it's been closed this season. It's called Trollstigen, or I think that's how you pronounce it. It's the very well-known one with the trolls. And it's close by, but it's been closed, so there's no point me going, which is a shame, but I don't think I'm going to struggle to find somewhere interesting to ride tomorrow. But right now, I'm going to get some sleep, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Goodbye!